Emily thought it was just another minor case of road rage, nothing worth worrying about, but she never expected that the man she honked at earlier would come after her so quickly. The stranger, Tom, pulled up beside her, rolled down his window, and with a calm smile said that if Emily apologized, he'd let it go. But Emily was already on edge. She had just lost her biggest client that morning and was in no mood to back down. Instead of taking the chance to end things peacefully, she snapped back, insisting she had nothing to apologize for, then hit the gas and drove off. But Tom didn't let it go. His truck stayed glued to her bumper, the tension building by the second. When Emily tried to escape, Tom suddenly cut her off and slammed the brakes. She swerved just in time, her heart pounding. Thinking only of protecting her son Kyle, she quickly dropped him off at school before continuing on her way, hoping the nightmare was over. She was wrong. At a gas station, Tom's truck appeared again, idling menacingly behind her. A kind stranger offered to walk her back to her car and told Tom to back off, but Tom responded by flooring the gas and mowing the man down in broad daylight. Emily froze in shock. This wasn't just road rage. This was a maniac. Terrified, she sped away, running red lights, dodging cars, but no matter what she did, Tom was right there. Then she realized her phone was missing, stolen by Tom, and the real torment was just beginning. Later, Emily's lawyer and friend Mark was waiting at a diner to meet her. Instead, Tom showed up, pretending to be her friend. Before Mark realized what was happening, Tom used his phone to call Emily. On the line, Tom demanded that she admit she was wrong. Emily refused, her voice trembling, which pushed him over the edge. He put the phone on speaker, and Emily listened helplessly as Tom brutally attacked Mark right there in the diner. Shaken, she called the police, but Tom called again. His voice was cold as ice. Mark was only the beginning. He said he would keep going through her contacts until Emily named the next victim. If she didn't, he'd go after her son. Desperate, Emily gave him a name, her former client who had just fired her, but Tom had no intention of following her choice. Instead, he drove straight to Emily's house. Her brother David was there watching TV when he noticed the truck outside. Before he could react, Tom broke in, tied up David and his girlfriend, and doused the room in gasoline. He forced David to write a desperate letter, then sent the photo to Emily. On the phone, he gave her an ultimatum: pick up her son or watch her brother burn. Emily begged, but Tom told her coldly this was her own fault. And then she heard the flames roar and her brother's screams through the phone. Completely shattered, Emily vomited, her body shaking with regret. She thought, if only she hadn't honked, if only she had walked away, none of this would have happened. But Tom wasn't finished. His next target was Kyle. This time, though, Emily refused to run. She smashed her phone, drove straight toward the police, and then had an idea. Using her car's tablet, she managed to track Tom's truck. The tracker revealed he was less than 30 feet away. At that moment, she remembered something Kyle had said about video games. If you want to beat a stronger enemy, you have to lure him into terrain you know best. Emily drove straight to her mother's nursing home, her childhood grounds, where she knew every corner. She hid Kyle in a safe room, grabbed a golf club, and prepared for the final showdown. Tom arrived, chewing painkillers, muttering that he was just teaching her a lesson. But Emily was done being a victim. She rammed his truck, fought him with everything she had, and when he tricked Kyle into opening the door by posing as a cop, Kyle fought back too, slamming him with a shovel. Together, mother and son fought for their lives until Emily finally finished the fight and put an end to Tom's rampage. Police sirens wailed. Against all odds, David had survived the fire, though badly injured. When Emily heard the news, she finally exhaled. Later, sitting at another red light, the same situation replayed. Another driver stalled in front of her, but this time, she didn't honk. She just waited, quiet, patient, as if she had finally understood that sometimes holding back is the only way to survive.